Hi, and welcome back to our series on curiosity. And in this episode, I want to talk to you about the air alarm, which is a strategy, a technique you can use with your students in order to increase their curiosity, which will engage them in the lesson more and drive them to find answers to questions. So, before we get into that, though, let's do this. I want you to take a look at a picture of an elephant. And I just want you to think about this elephant and think about what you know about elephants and how elephants are made and how they move and eat and all the rest of the information you have about elephants. Okay. Now I have a question for you. How many knees does an elephant have? So think about that for a moment. How many knees does an elephant have? Now, if you're like me the first time I saw this question, or like most people, you probably said four. Elephants have four knees. Well, sorry to tell you this, but you are wrong. You're incorrect. Elephants do not have four knees. Now, right now, what's going on is you're thinking, what are you talking about? Four legs, four knees? It only makes sense that elephants have four knees. I am right on this. And that's just it, is that you were certain you were right about the answer to a question. And now you are finding out that you are wrong. And what's going on is the air alarm is going off in your mind. This alarm is going off saying something's not right. What I thought was correct, I am now finding out is wrong. And that's how we can use this to help increase curiosity in our students. So when our students get something wrong, when they make an error, their mind wants to find that answer. And that gap between the error and the answer is filled with curiosity. Curiosity is what drives them to keep searching for the answer, to keep searching for the solution to the problem. Okay. Now, here's the thing: as a teacher, if I give them the answer right away, that curiosity goes away. It disappears. And so I need to, in a nice, comforting way, tell my students, hey, you're wrong. You're incorrect on that. And then just leave it at that and let their curiosity fill that gap and drive them to find out what the correct answer is. Because once you get the answer, curiosity goes away. So think about how you can use that with your students when you're giving them problems to solve, when you're asking them questions and they get something wrong. How quick are you to just give them the right answer? Or do you let them know that they're wrong and just kind of figure it out on their own? Okay. How could you use that air alarm with your students to help drive their learning deeper and increase the curiosity in their mind towards the subject that they're studying? So here's something for you to consider. How could you provide the time and support for your students to discover the correct answers to the questions they get wrong? All right. Now, if you want to know more about the air alarm and how it works, or even some other things that have to do with brain research, there's a great book that you could read. Stop Talking, Start Influencing. And I would highly encourage you to read this book because I think it would help you in your classroom. All right. Well, thank you for joining me with this episode on curiosity, and I look forward to seeing you at the next one.